Parents, are you looking for a new solution to your family's education needs? It's time to create an alternative to mainstream schooling. Have you always wanted a different learning experience for your children? I'm sure by now, like so many other parents, you felt it. I designed a 12-chapter course for you, which takes you through all the facets of preparing you, your kids, and your home for homeschooling. What does your child truly need to grow into a happy, healthy, successful human being? I'm going to pull apart mainstream agendas and look at the real value of happiness and well-being. In the second week, I discuss conscious parenting and what qualities you need to foster within yourself to be a supportive figure in your child's education. Week 3, theories of learning. How does your child actually learn? I present the 5 ways in which we learn so that you can begin to think out of the box of traditional schooling. Next comes, what is the intuition? This ephemeral quality is discussed in a concrete way as the foundation for self-directed learning, and it arises from the spiritual being of your child. And then we discuss, what is the prepared environment? The not so extraordinary concept of preparing your environment for discovery and self-directed learning is presented as the sustainable and easy way to provide education for your child. And then we come to playful experimentation. Why does it work? How does it look? And what is it in action? Who hasn't remembered things they learned when they were having the greatest fun? Benefits of play and experiment are how the joy and the juice is brought back into the learning process. Then we have multi-sensory learning. Why does it work? Well, if you learn with your whole body remembers it. There are different learning styles, speeds, and abilities, and they all require different solutions. And one-size classroom learning does not by any means fit everyone. Then we come to baggageless children. How can we facilitate your children being free? Don't you love to feel emotionally clear and peaceful? Well, imagine if we could allow our children to retain this into adulthood. The key to emotional awareness and processing is an essential component of the learning process, and a clear, focused mind comes from a clear emotional body. We'll discuss how you can achieve this and help your children as well as yourselves. And then we talk about the elements of the prepared environment. So how do you go about converting your home into a place of learning and education? The answer is always about thinking laterally and reapplying what you have in subtle different ways. It's not about going out and buying everything. Most of what you need is right in front of your nose. Then we have living and learning in the outside world. Using nature as your canvas for learning is one of the most effective ways you can support your child's learning. Irregular organic structures, natural systems, and fresh air are gold dust to processing information. Then we get on to the new models for schools. You might happily homeschool, and you can also extend and share the experience with like-minded families. We discuss how and where your individual family cultures cross-pollinate, and you can afford a richer learning experience for your children. And then finally we come on to that little old liability and safeguarding. How do you fulfill the demands of the local authority, and how do you create a curriculum? So technical issues, safeguarding issues, these are all discussed of how and where you can find out more information and how you can fulfill them and to an extent get around them to produce the environment you know is going to be beneficial for your children. My name is Dr. Isabel M.A. Barkley, and this is the benchmark for you and your homeschooling. Come and join the fold of the Speaking House, part of the Inspiration movement. We are the Inspirators.